This is not financial nor professional advice. This video is for entertainment only. Hello everyone. I hope you're making it through this market correction we seem to be going through, and I hope it doesn't develop into a crash, but I am somewhat worried about that. But I ran across an investment opportunity that is a little bit unusual and a little bit usual all at the same time. And it's Rolls-Royce aircraft. They've just had a slew of good news after having a very difficult year. First off, they're going to replace the B-52 bomber engines. That's going to be a major project. They've been awarded $2.6 billion, and they're going to deliver the first of those bombers by 2028. So it's quite a big deal, and the engines are being made in the United States. Rolls-Royce Aircraft has a North American division. The news has been very good for Rolls-Royce with the free world, as the United States, Britain, and Australia agreed on a defense pact, which involves Australia getting nuclear submarines. And Britain awarded Rolls-Royce the contract to provide Australia with the submarines. This was a blow to France, which had been expecting to get this deal, and they were quite upset about the whole thing. They even recalled their ambassador from the United States for a while. So there's some hurt feelings there, but Britain, of course, they went with their local company because it's good for their economy. And also Rolls-Royce has such a sterling reputation as far as their engines go. Rolls-Royce designed and supports the nuclear propulsion plant for the United Kingdom's Royal Navy's nuclear submarines for the last 60 years, so it only made sense really to give them the contract. A company called BAE Systems will work on the body of the submarine, as I understand it, while Rolls-Royce will be working on the nuclear reactors. The submarine deal will be worth about $117 million to Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce improved their balance sheet in a major way by selling a Spanish subsidiary for $2 billion. Rolls-Royce is the second largest aircraft engine maker in the world, next to General Electric. Rolls-Royce also has some more adventuresome plans. They plan to work on a supersonic aircraft with Virgin Galactic, which will carry from 9 to 19 passengers and will go 3 times the speed of sound. It is notable that Rolls-Royce developed the supersonic engine that traveled at Mach 2 on the Concorde supersonic jet. Maybe the most exciting news for the future is that Rolls-Royce is working on an electric jet airplane. Now, they have a prototype and they've flown it. It's a one-seater, and it's a first step, okay? But it did its maiden voyage, and it took off and it went for 15 minutes, okay? They eventually think it'll go about 300 miles an hour. But the problem with electric jets is that the batteries have to be so dense, and they're a major part of weight, and weight is a bigger problem for electric jets than it is for cars. The Tesla Model S that I have, it's heavier than other cars. If I hit somebody, they're going to know they got hit by something, because I think it's the battery pack a lot that makes it heavy, because it's made out of an aluminum alloy, which you would think would lighten it up, but the battery adds significant weight to it, I believe. And weight is a bigger enemy in the air than it is on the ground, of course. I mean, they've been able to extend their range to 400 miles, and Lucid recently came out with an electric car, the Dream Edition, that'll go 500 miles on a single charge. So it is possible, but it's much more intense when you're in the air, and they will get there as batteries improve. And, but technology moves so much faster than we predict. I want to say in the next 7 or 8 years, it'll probably be in the next 3 or 4 years that we begin to have viable jets that can carry passengers. But we'll have to see. But I think that would solve the pollution problem in so many ways. Flying on a jet is probably the most pollution intense thing you can do, and we see the results. When they stopped traffic because of 9/11, they were amazed how much the air cleared up over the country because there are so many jet flights. So this would be a major improvement, and I'm so happy to see that we have our first maiden voyage of a jet airplane, even if it is just a one-seater. They called this first electric jet the spirit of innovation, and it certainly is that. It sort of reminds me of Lindbergh's Spirit of St. Louis, but it's a very different time now, isn't it? As we look at the chart on Rolls-Royce, I chose the long-range view simply because I want you to see that in 2013, this company stock price was $21. It hit a high point at $21. Also, its price to earnings is 5. Clearly this company has seen better days, but they've got a lot of exciting news. And I'm not your financial advisor, but I'm just telling you what my thinking is. And my thinking is it's probably worth a gamble for some part of my money. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to put into it, and I'm going to see how the price reacts. It was holding at $1.50 for a long time, and then it ran up to over $1.80. So I want to see if the price kind of holds there for a while or if it's going to drop back down. I think the British government and the United States government will not let this company go broke because it's important to the country. So I think it is a gamble, but it's probably a minor gamble, and you can get a lot of shares for not too much money. Please like the video if it's been helpful to you, and subscribe to receive future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.